I would like to talk to you about the verb gustar. Gustar. G-U-S-T-A-R. This verb means to like. Now here's what happens with gustar. You have to understand that gustar only has two endings possible. The first one is going to be a third person singular that you apply to every subject as you conjugate the verb, every person, okay? And the second ending is going to be a third person plural, as you can see like right here, an, gustan. Now watch this. Technically speaking, when you want to conjugate the verb gustar, in your right mind, from what you learned with the simple present tense, you want to add your simple present tense endings, such as o, as, a, amos, ais, an. Well, you really can't do it this way, because the rule tells you that gustar only takes two endings, such as the third singular, the third person, and that's it. Now you're going to tell me, how do you make the difference between I, you, he, she, we, you all, and they? Well, you must remember your indirect object pronoun. Look over here. As a reminder, in Spanish they are me, te, le, nos, os, and les. So this is it. You're going to find out how to express the subject, how to, really make the subject shine through the use of the indirect object pronoun. Let's say you want to say, I like to run. You're going to go for the you form, the first person singular, I would say, the first person singular of your indirect object pronoun, which is going to be me. Now you're talking about running. That's one action. It is singular. So what happens? When the action that follows the verb gustar, or let's say perhaps the object, you're going to have an a ending, meaning it's going to be singular. Let's say you want to say, I like running, I like to run. That's going to translate as me gusta correr. And why is it that gustar takes an a? Because correr is one action within itself. What if you say, I like to run and swim? Now you're talking about two actions. You have two verbs here. So that makes it plural, right? So now what you're going to say is going to be me gustan. Now you bring in the an. Why? Because you're talking about two actions here, which makes it plural. Likewise, you're going to do the exact same thing with the objects. Like let's say you want to say, I like the book. I like the book. When you think about it, I like what? The book. There's only one book. So it's a singular. So gusta is going to take an a. And you're going to say, me gusta el libro. Because it's only one book. Now if you want to say, I like the books, then you have more than one book here. So what you're going to say is, me gustan los libros. You don't look at the subject here. You look at the object that comes after the verb. That's the clue as to what the ending of gustar is going to be. If you want to say, I like the book, simply me gusta el libro. I like the books, me gustan los libros. Now you want to say, they like the book. Well, simply use your indirect object pronoun, third person plural, and you're going to say, les gusta el libro. Be careful here. Be careful because he can fool you. If you use one of the plural forms with the indirect object pronoun, you must keep in mind whether or not the object after the verb gustar is going to be singular or plural. So likewise, you want to say, we like, I would say, we like the book, okay? You're still going to say, nos gusta el libro. Even though the subject is more than one, it's we, all right? You're still talking about one book. So gusta takes an a, remains singular. Okay? Thank you.